back for another page, and hopefully this one will be quicker because yesterday's took forever. It took all day to shoot it, edit it, and upload it. I know I can't keep this up forever, so don't expect this every month. All right, so I have a plan. I haven't printed my pictures out though, but apparently my plan is flawed. But mostly we're doing the background today. So I saw on Pinterest, because Pinterest is life, this, oh my gosh, words, stenciling, where they stenciled around a, hold on, come back here. There we go. Where they stenciled, used a mask and then distressed around the edge. I can't think. Around the edge, and then you left the center. But there was, on the ones that I saw, they were done on book pages, so the book pages would show underneath. My thing is that I'm going to do the same idea, but I'm going to leave the center for my journaling because I don't have a whole lot to say on this day anyways. So what I did was I found a, I don't know, a coloring book image, drug it into my silhouette, and cut the shape out of a piece of cardstock because I don't need it in plastic because I'm not gonna keep it. And then I put some sticky on the back. Well, first I sprayed the page with Krylon matte finish. You don't have to do this, but I like that it makes things a little smoother when I use distress inks and stuff on it, but you don't have to. At least on this kind of, because we're not really doing that much wet medium or anything. And the page before is actually lined, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, so I put some adhesive on the back, and hopefully it'll come off because I don't have removable or temporary. And so what my thinking is I'm going to use a mix of antique linen and gathered twigs to do the inking around the edges. But what I wanted to do first is maybe add some stenciling, stamping in the background, and that way there'd be some texture. It wouldn't be just plain. And so that's what we're going to try to do. And I don't know if it's going to work, so I'm like starting out with antique linen. I'm using distress oxides, because I'm kind of paranoid that it won't work. Wait a minute. Hold that thought. We need to put something under this side, because, yeah. And then we'll do this one on this side, although I don't think it'll go over the edge. I don't really care if it goes over the edge on this side, but I don't want it to go over the edge on that side. All right, so basically, oops, upside down. Not that it matters, but my thought is to just randomly, you know, put some wording in the background. And then I've only got just one or two photos that I want to use. So I'm going to use them as presents at the bottom of the tree. And that way there is, it kind of makes sense. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I don't know what happened, but I looked up and my iPad was froze. So I have no idea what videoed. So anyways, hopefully some of it did. I put the mask down in the middle, and all I've done is put the mask down in the middle, and I've started stamping around the edge. So I use some antique linen first, and then I'm going to use, whoa, almost threw it across the desk. I'm going to use some gathered twigs in between, and just as a little, because most of this is going to be distressed out, So, but I just didn't want the background to be totally plain. And then I have this little dotted stamp. I don't remember where I got it. And Lord knows where the packaging is. Hold on. I'm not as all together today. Dropped Josh off this morning. But like it's this little 3 dots and I thought it was kind of like, you know, sparkly. So I thought I'd put that kind of around the tree. Here and there. So how is your week going? It is Wednesday, even though this page is for Sunday. And I hope this is all in. So it's garbage day, but I have so much to catch up on. My house looks like a bomb went off in it. And this stamp doesn't stick. And so I have got to make a dent in the disaster because I have put it off as long as I possibly can. Wait, hold on. Put it in the corner. Oops. It doesn't stick. And like I said, most of this is going to probably blend right out anyways, so, and that's totally okay because it's just a filler. I just was trying to keep it really simple. So that's how that's going to go. And then let me clean off some stamps really quick because I learned the hard way that if I don't do it right now, I'll just stick them back in the drawer or whatever, which is fine. That's cool and all. But when you're using a distress ink or a distress oxide, that comes back to haunt you the next time you stamp. All right. So let me dry that just a smidge. Hold on. Okay. It's not totally dry, so we're gonna get some smearing of the letters and stuff, but that's okay, because again, the background's just a background. If I had a Christmas stamp or something, which I may, but I have no idea where they are, then it would, you'd want them to show up a little bit more, but I don't care. So I'm gonna start with antique linen around everything first, because again, I'm chicken. And see, it's kind of mushing. And I thought this would kind of be like a highlight, maybe. It doesn't really matter. And like I said, it's going to smear the words a bit, and that's totally fine. In fact, I kind of hope so, because I don't want it to be so that you can read it, because they don't have anything to do with Christmas or the holiday or anything like that. So but I just thought it would be a nice background, generic type background. And you're probably shaking all over, I'm sorry. I don't know what leg is touching my camera stand, but I haven't taken 10 minutes to figure it out. All right, so that gets us on the lighter some lighter stuff. And then, actually, let me go out to some edges here, and because the idea is to kind of get rid of the white on the outside, not completely like darken it. We're not trying to do that. Just contrast. I can't think of the words today. Words are not my friend. And then tomorrow, the other reason I want this to be somewhat short is tomorrow I have a hard page to do. If you follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, you already know what's coming. I want to make a full page shaker, and so I kind of asked on Instagram and Facebook which ones people what they wanted to see. So if you wanted to check that out, you can pop over to Instagram or Facebook and see what the question was and the two choices that there are. That's kind of pretty like that, isn't it? But my hope is that's kind of what it's going to look like underneath, you know? But right now we're just kind of laying down some color. I think the hardest part about this idea is that you can't peek. I mean, I guess I could peek, but you know. All right, and now I'm just gonna take it and go just a little harder on the tree part and the star so that it's just a smidge darker around that, because we really want that outline to show. I got these brushes on Amazon. It's a set of 5 for like 10 bucks. And they're really nice. I like them. We're washed out because my son, the sunshine is coming and going out of the glass door I have over here. So hopefully, I could block it. I don't know if I can turn the brightness down a bit. Let's see what I can do here. There we go. That gives it a little more accuracy. But are you guys getting your pages done? This is day 6 for me in the journal, and so I'm a little behind, but I don't really care. I'm having a really good time, and I think the pages are turning out really good. So I'm not going to worry about it. Not going to worry about it. All right, so I think we got a pretty good glow going on there. All right, so now the other thing I want to do is I want to add some splatters, but I was playing with this toy and I'm hoping for a little more control splatters, meaning not all over my desk and the floor and the wall, because normally when I tap with a brush, yeah, that's kind of where it goes everywhere. But I want to use this gold, it is the yellow gold from Gansai Tambay Starry Colors. These are my favorite golds. I have lots of different golds, but oh, they're heavenly. And I added some water to the pan. And then what I want to do is I want to put the brush in the sprayer, but it's a really skinny handle. And so how I found to combat that is to take a needle point protector and just shove it in there where I want it. And see, then it holds it, and I can tighten it down so it doesn't fall out. And it holds it perfect in the thing. Handy little boogers. All right, so then I'm just gonna dip into the paint over here. And I've kind of been playing with it on my paper here. And so you just, oh, see, and then you got to adjust. You got to have the tip right at the tip. Get it? Tip, tip. I mean, it's touching. There we go. Okay. But it's got to stay. Because I practiced and it worked, it's making a fool out of me. All right. But yeah, so it's just got to be over the front of it. Oh, good heavens. Come on. Give me a break. It's because I'm in a hurry. If I used a bigger brush, this wouldn't be a problem. Should I just try a bigger brush? Oh, it's the real life, people. Real life. Whee! All right, let's try a big brush. Where's my big brush? Because that's gonna stick in there, isn't it? That one might not go through. Heh, it does. Oh yeah, that's gonna work, I think, a little better. All right. Oh, I should have got it wet first. Nerp. See if that works better. Oh, so then it just drips. Oh, it kind of does. Look at that. Okay, that works better. All right, so use a big brush. Oh, I like it. All right, we're gonna do it. Yes, you could just do this and tap the brush, but come on, where's the fun of that? I got this toy to play with, right? All right, so dip it in. Oh, yes. That works kind of good. Okay, I like that. It's still kind of going everywhere, but nothing like it does when I tap the brush. Oh, that was a good one. Did you see that? Do a lot around the star, right? This is the other reason I sprayed my page with Krylon matte finish, because I was going to use the wet. And you're better off if you use any kind of water in these Michael's Artist Loft journals, that you put something down, because, oh, that was a good one. Lots of splatties on that. Let's see how bad. Oh, not too bad. Okay, I like this. This is, by the way,
it's 10:45.
I don't know what size it's blocked. I'll leave it down below. Okay, so what do you think? That's enough, right? I can't stop. I can't. Imagine the possibilities, right? Okay. Oh, now the sun goes down. Mother Nature, what? Ruining my video, man. All right, this was a number 10. So number 8, number 10, or bigger probably would be some, not tiny. Unless you're going for precision and you have more patience than I do to play with the thingamabobber. I did try it with these markers, the spritzy thing, and it did work with these, and I have used Crayolas before, and it does work with those in case you want to use a pen instead. But, okay, so now we're going to let this dry, and, oh, I wish you guys could see. Wait till you see the photo. Look at that. Right? Oh gosh, I love that paint. I love it so much. Okay, I'm gonna let it dry and I'll be right back. All right, are you ready for the reveal? Think it worked? Think it looks stupid? Okay, hopefully the adhesive will come off. I should have just kept stamping across the paper. That's kind of pretty too. have to take a gum eraser and rub all that off. So ignore that. But what do you think? Worked! See the other side, you ready? What do you think? And it's shiny. Can't tell probably, but all right. So that's pretty much where I'm going to end the video today, because that's pretty much all I'm going to do. Well, that's not true, but you don't need to watch the rest of it. All I'm going to do for the rest of it is I'm going to edge around the outer edge with the distressing, just to kind of frame it. So that's all I'm going to do. And yeah, that's exciting. So, but the pictures will be coming up right now. Well, in a minute here. And so you'll get to see what the final result was with the photos and the journaling and the edging and all that kind of stuff. I hope this gave you some inspiration. If you have any comments, questions, leave them down below. Do you have one of these squirty things? This one is the distress one, but I know Stamping Up had one years ago. And anyways, do you have one in your drawer? Do you use it? And what have you used it with? So I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Again, if you want a sneak peek of what's coming for that, follow me on Instagram or Facebook, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, you guys. I'm off to clean house. Yay. Bye.
It's 11.